Sarah Paulson stars in the terrifying new movie Hold Your Breath, streaming now on Hulu. Heather Gay stars in the horrifying Real Housewives, equally horrifying Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Wednesdays at 9 on Bravo. Behind the bar principal Ed Gilligan and community coordinator Vivian Rosario. To encourage everyone to support and donate directly to their local public schools.
The way you are playing with this thing is really...
I know, it's erotic.
I know, it is
It's like really like...
It really is wild. Yes.
And it continues.
I know it does. Before we get to the viewer questions, or two more virtual calls, I do want to say, I mean, that had to be wild for you seeing an actress of her quality.
An actress. I mean, her.
Yes.
You know? Huge fan, like, idolize Sarah Paulson, and to, like, have her even know who I am and then sit next to me and then, like, say those words, it's all just a fever dream.
You know I just love you. I just love her. I think she's like the... I really do.
You were saying before the show something that makes me very happy as a producer of the show, which is that this has been such a positive experience for you.
Oh, more
Why?
Because Housewives rescued me. If it was like a ship that came in, it pulled me out of like a very dark, very hopeless state and gave me a second lease on life. And women in their 40s and beyond don't usually get an opportunity to have this type of experience, but then also this platform. I've been able to write books. I've been able to meet people and like make friends around the world. I'm sitting here on television with you. I never saw any of this in my future.
It's great.
So thank you.
Thank you for sharing your life with us,
Yes.
for real. Let's go back to the virtual fans. Dakota and Shiva from New York City. What's your question for Sarah? Hi.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, Heather. We love you both so much. We're literally our mothers. Our question is for Sarah. What was your favorite moment from having Stevie Nicks on set of American Horror Story Coven?
There were so many special moments with her being on the set. I will tell you that my favorite moment with her was actually when she dedicated Landslide to me at Madison Square Garden. Oh. That was like one of the most extraordinary things that ever happened to me. And I didn't realize how many of my friends were in the audience at the same concert because my phone all of a sudden was like, it was like hot potato. It's like exploding, being like, I can't, did that just really happen? Did that just really happen? And I was like, you're here. She dedicated it to me. It was really, and then I was doing a show called Mrs. America in Toronto. And we went to a concert there, and she did it again, and it was really amazing. So that's
phenomenal.
That's pretty special.
Funny note: a woman in my Mormon community was in Mrs. America, Georgia Peterson. She lobbied to bring the busload of people to fight against the ERA.
Oh my, yeah. So
that's what Mormons did.
So she was with me, which I was on the conservative side.
So I watched you. You're phenomenal in that, and it's just
wow.
All roads lead back to Mormons.
All roads lead back to Mormons.
And there's one road that is the road that Heather Gay ran out on. Let's go to Jennifer and David from New Mexico with a question for Heather. Hey, you two.
I'll grab my drink.
Hi, guys. You all look great.
Wow,
And
what a
Andy,
head of
I'm
hair on
rooting for
you, Jennifer. I love it.
Thank you.
I love
I've
it.
had 2 babies in 3 years, so it's all the hormones.
Well, it's good. It's
So,
good hair.
Thank you. Heather, so whose side are you on in the ongoing feud between Angie K and Lisa and Meredith?
Okay, well, Angie K and Lisa is a pretty, like, that's tough for me because they had a very, very strong friendship and there's a lot of love there. So I'm really rooting for them. Angie and Meredith, I have no hope for.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm on Meredith's side because Angie just comes at Meredith continually. She won't let it die. So that's where I'm at.
What were your first impressions of Bronwyn this season?
Well, I knew Bronwyn, like, socially a little bit, and I had met her before, and I was really, like, I like Bronwyn. I mean, I get her. She's not, like, 100%, like, my cup of tea, but, like, I appreciate so many things about her and want to get to know her more, but I just really got off on the wrong foot because she was kind of going after Brittany, and Brittany needed, Brittany needed some support.
Also, I feel like you were sort of traumatized in these past seasons, like, with people saying all these things, behind people's backs, and then to like sit in the car with her and have her right away say all those sort of things. I don't know.
I understood who she was in the car, but then when Whitney said she would loved her and was so supportive of her, I was like, well, wait, either I'm reading it wrong or she's playing both sides.
Right. God, there was one more question I wanted to ask you. I wonder.
Well, you better think about what it is, Andy.
Well, Andy.
I know.
Andy, you better remember.
I know.
I don't know what this voice is I'm doing, but I'm enjoying it.
I love it.
Okay.
I know. Well, Daddy's got a babysitter on the clock. I gotta go. Sarah Paulson's movie is called Hold Your Breath. It's streaming on Hulu. Heather Gay stars in The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. My friends Ed and Vivian are our public school heroes. For more, click around BravoTV.com. Good night, everybody.